Hello guys, how are you doing today? It's been a wonderful weekend of sporting action, especially in the Australia Open rounded up. But I want to say this. I've been saying it for quite some time, especially in Formula One and in other sport, that sports should be a way of unity, a way in which people come together, people's opinion are respected, people are loved for who they are, not for their color, but the way they act in the sport, for the way they take the sport to the next level, and not just for their achievement but for what they mean to the sport. If you look at the greats of the sport, especially the younger talents that are coming up in the sport, they are suffering a lot. Most of them have suffered. Talking about people like Lewis Hamilton, talking about people like Naomi Osaka, we're talking about people like Novak Djokovic, are you talking about people like our own Toby Amushon? It's all crazy when you see the way these people are being accepted in the sport. Lewis has been somebody that has been segregated, but because of his passion for the sport, the way he has ruled the ruins of the sport in Formula One, a lot of people have come to respect him, while some people still don't respect him, especially the British media still don't respect him. When he was not winning from 2022 to 2025, he was really disrespected in their speech, in the way some of them talked about him. Some say he's finished, he's done. A lot of things were said about him, and by these same people, a lot of questions were asked about him. Fernando Alonso has been in the sport. He's not won a championship for close to 18 years or so or more. Fernando Alonso has not won a championship. He's not been criticized. He's a two-time world champion. He was the current world champion when Lewis came into Formula One, and Lewis outclassed him in McLaren. For 2 seasons, Lewis outclassed him. A rookie outclassing him. Nobody questioned Fernando Alonso's age or what he has done or what he's doing in sports. Fernando Alonso, if he raced for Ferrari, at the end of the day, he won nothing. He didn't even take Ferrari anywhere. It took Michael Schumacher about 5 years before he took Ferrari to where they were then and the number of championships Ferrari won. Nobody remembered the 5 years of struggle for him. And when you see the way people talk about these people as if they are superhumans because they've done great things, I will call that reporter a foolish person, asking Novak Djokovic that he was chasing Rafa Nadal and Roger Federer, now he's chasing Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner. What an imbecile. What a stupid question it was. Novak at 38 chasing Yannick Sinner at 24, chasing Carlos Alcaraz at 22. It doesn't make sense. Only a fool will say that. Only a fool will come out and ask such questions. To me, he's the greatest of all time presently playing, aside from Serena Williams, in tennis. He lost today, he lost glamorously, he lost famously. Age is no more on his side. 38 years still playing at that level, playing a boy that is 15 years and over 30 and something days older than. I wish that same reporter or whoever he is gets on that court and play and understand what these guys feel at that age. He's not 24, he's not 22, he's not young. He cannot do those things he's doing 2-3 years ago. So you think he will keep chasing all his life? Meanwhile, Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, they've learned the rudiments from people like Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic. They've really learned from them and they're able to grow because you learn from your teachers and become better than them. These guys are playing at a high level. They are young. They have a very a very young blood that is hungry. These are the people chasing after the greats, chasing after Novak, not Novak chasing after them. And I think people should start having brain and sense, not according to the age but according to responsibility and not their nuances. It's so crazy when Christia, the Belgium lady, criticized Osaka for what she wore and the way she played when she played in Australia Open after Naomi Osaka won, and she was criticized. It felt bad. This is unbecoming in tennis. These are offenses that they should get penalties for, that people should be suspended, because if you criticize somebody else's way of dressing or what they say during the game and it doesn't concern you, if you are playing a game and I'm saying come on, I am hyping myself, how does me hyping myself affect your brain or affect your game? How does what I wear, my own brand, affect the way you see me? This doesn't make sense. This should attract penalties. This is not the first time, second time or third time this is going on in tennis. This has happened to Naomi Osaka some years ago, and that was why I said it. Even in F1, Yuki Tsunoda, I said it, is not part of Red Bull's program. That is why where he is now is being sidelined. It will take him grace to get a 12th team. If they can get a 12th team into F1, maybe probably he'll get back into F1, but I don't see him coming back into F1 through any Red Bull program because it's not part of their program. It's not in their thoughts because he's a minority. So the minority system, the racism, the rules are still there in the sport, that some people, like where Novak came from, they are still small, they are not high, they are not seen. It is highly crazy, and I think these sports should look at what they are doing to the future of their sport, because at the end of the day, the whole world is watching. 2 or 3 years ago, during the Australia Open, a commentator, while people were yelling, hey, Novak, that on live TV said rubbish about Novak. The mics should be taken away from some people, because out of the abundance of their heart, so they speak it. And that is why when allegations were laid against Tobi Amusan some years ago, and she said she's never taken drugs and this and that, and she was banned for years and later reinstated, the apology was not enough. For me, the apology was not enough. You cannot taint somebody's image, somebody of our class's image, and think you just apologize and say, yeah, we didn't know this. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. You robbed her of opportunities, of championships, of our strength, of our image. That is what you've done. This is pure callousness, because you have the opportunity, you have the right to do all this rubbish. To me, it is just fully the way we play racism under sport, and we use idea of, oh, we didn't know, people need to express themselves to cover it. It is pure rubbish, and I think those at the helms should be able to curtail it. In tennis, the Russians are not allowed to use their flag nor to use their name. So what the tennis is doing to the Russians, is it not the same with what Christian did with Naomi Osaka, or whoever the stupid commentator was that asked that stupid question from Novak did? Yeah, that's the same thing. Those people should not be given the opportunity to come out and say rubbish again. They should be banned. They should be totally banned, because they don't deserve the opportunity they've been given. It is evil. That is why, for me, when I look at a lot of Nigerians saying, oh, Donald Trump is coming to save them, somebody's coming to save them, and I look at it, you guys are not serious. Nobody's coming to save you. Donald Trump has no interest in saving you. The only interest he has is in enriching his people and making Americans strong. That is the only thing he has to do. Meanwhile, he's destroying the American system. So he would rather use your own economy to strengthen his own people. Tell me how it makes sense. Tell me how he's going to save you. He's not coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. You need to save yourself. Your government is not going to save you. You need to save yourself. Build systems that will save you. Build structures that will save you. Nobody is coming to save you. That's the truth. And we hate ourselves so much that we go out there and we portray stupidity. The same hate we complain about, the outsiders have for us, we do the same thing. It is pure callousness when we hide under ethnicity, under religious bigotry, and we say a lot of nonsense. I think it's high time we start using our head rather than using our mouth, because when we use our mouth, we say more rubbish and we do a lot of damage to ourselves. And I think it's high time in sport in which all these sport bodies, the ruling bodies of the sport, should look into the way they are handling sport and the way racism is being packed in the face of sport. I remember some time ago in a UEFA Champions League match when a player was racially abused. The team left. That is the spirit. You leave. They were later begged. They came back to play the game, but they have spoken the word. They have made it, yes, this is how it is. They fought for themselves. And I think until new rules, ways of doing things are being solidified, a lot of things will keep going wrong. These bodies should come out and make rules that will guide commentators, pundits from saying rubbish about stars, about great people, about young aspiring talents in the sport. I think this will go a long way saving sports as a whole. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section.